What is good, guys? What is up? Max with the Parlay Princes. We're here doing it a little bit differently this week. Usually I record a prediction video, I upload it, chop it up on the computer. This week we're not doing that. This card is fucking horrible. So it's not horrible, it's just not the vibe. It's not the vibe for betting. It is for Hail Mary shits, but that's really it. So we're going to break this down relatively quickly. Since this is a live stream, I do have to wait for people to join the live. So if you're watching this after the live, I will include timestamps. Just wait for it to upload. I'll find the spots, timestamps, boom, you guys are lit. I do have notes with me today. I got the screen in front of me. I'm ready to go. Just going to wait for a few more people to join the live. Again, the timestamps will be there. You don't have to sit here and wait for me to wait for people. But we got Dern and we got Rebus in the main event. For some reason, people want to see this as a 5-rounder, and we know why. Dana, you're a sick bastard. Some fights I'm excited for. We'll talk about that before we start the card here. Nothing. No, I'm kidding. I like the Curtis fight, obviously. I want to see Almeida win. If he loses, I'm not going to be too happy. I feel like C-Rod now is actually going to beat another prospect. I'm starting to believe that. So, but that might be it. I kind of want to see what Tulio does. I do want to see what Thiago Moises does. I will say that. I do want to see what Thiago Moises brings to the table on this card. I guess we'll see what Smith does. That's it. That's all we got, boys. That's what I'm excited for on this card. If you guys are new here, the live just started 2 minutes ago. We are going to break down Vegas 101 live together. I was going to record a prediction video, upload it, chop it up, and I said, I'm not doing that. We're going live for the prediction video. Show. Give it one more minute. Let some more people join here. If you guys can like the live for me, I definitely appreciate it. It helps out the algorithm. Feel free to sub if you haven't. What's good, my guy Wolf? We are here doing a prediction video live. Very rare stuff here, boys. Very rare. I even got the sign glowing. Like, that's how you know we're winning money this year. The sign's glowing. It's over. Very rough card to bet on. I'm going to be honest here. Very rough card to bet on, but we're going to have some fun. I told you guys $100 every fight card. I don't know if I can let $100 go on this card. We might get it up to like 60, 70. But technically I'm supposed to do $100 every single fight card. That way we have to profit more than $4,000 for the year, and then I did my job here. Well, we got a ways to go, and this is a rough way to start the year. I am very excited, though, for the rest of the year. They got some crazy cards lined up. You can't hate it. What's good, Bella? What is good, Joey Cruz? Very rare sighting here. We're doing a Vegas prediction video live. I'm like a rapper. I'm live right now, boys and girls. What's good? Who's your favorite striker ever? My favorite striker ever. Like, the person who got me into mixed martial arts, like watching it, I don't really train it. I don't train mixed martial arts at all. I do like a little bit of boxing. There are the gloves. But was Anderson the Spider Silva. That's who got me into watching UFC. Right now, one of my favorite strikers is probably Prates or JDM. JDM with the hands is nasty, guys. JDM with the hands. I'm not going to be able to answer too many questions on the live. I'll give breaks where we can chat it up in the live, but I'm going to start running through the card. Because the point is to record this. People can then watch it after this and not want to kill themselves from me just reading the chat. May I ask what you do for a living? I'm actually a videographer. So I shoot music videos. Not just music videos, but that's what I specialize in. So I got a camera there, I do not train. I have a guy I shoot music videos for that is super into boxing and trains that shit. So every now and then I'll do classes with him. I'm an idiot and I broke one of my toes a few months ago from kicking the bag without shoes on. So we're waiting for the toe to, well, it's always going to be broken because I'm not going to fix it, but that's really what I was waiting for. And I couldn't stop eating too. I was like, eat or box? I'm going to eat. But it's fun, guys. I do recommend the boxing stuff. It's fun training it and all that. But let's run through the card, guys. So we got the first fight of the night is Nurullo Woodson We got a super chat from Christopher. He is letting me know that Sean Woodson won. He did, in fact, win. You live in a big house? No, this is a 2-bedroom apartment. It's a nice size, but shit is pricey. Not that pricey. It's pricey enough. Yeah, kick and hit with your shin. Yeah, I did a front kick up the middle like O'Malley and broke my goddamn toe. I heard it crack. I was like, let me try and get this name right, guys. Nurullo, Aliev, and Joe Solecki. So I'm going to read some of my notes. I'm sorry it's a little robotic, but these notes are here for the both of us. So to start it off, we got Aliev, who's 9-0. Joe Solecki, who's 13-5. My guy Joey Cruz says Nurullo. I'm going to say Aliev. I'm just going to say Aliev. He says Aliev is a lock. I do agree. The price is a little high at the -500, -550, but out of any of the -500s on this card, Kline, Tulio, Smith, I gotta go with him for the -500, but I still hate it. Aliev is a prospect with 1 UFC fight. He beat Alves, who's doing damage in karate combat. I don't know if you've seen that guy, Rafael, I believe that's his first name, who's just literally kicking people in the head every second he gets. What were you kicking, bro? It was a super heavy bag. This shit is way heavier than I'm used to. I'm used to kicking a bag in like my mom's basement that's filled with water. This shit is not filled with water. So I did like a bink and one of my toes got caught. It was like a bink. Nasty stuff. So yeah, he beat Alves, who's doing damage in karate combat. Solecki with 8 UFC fights. He's 5-3. Solecki beat Jamiller, which is good, but that is really all he's got for his W's that impresses me. Woodson is a lock. You are not lying, my friend. Age is something to think about in here. 7 years age gap. Aliev is only 24, which makes Joe Solecki 31. Aliev has landed more significant strikes. This is interesting. Aliev has landed more significant strikes in his last fight than Solecki has landed in his last 3 fights. Solecki has landed 15 significant strikes total in his last 3 fights. Google it. Shit is horrific. That's why my guy says Aliev is a lock. Also because Joe Solecki is just not him. 15 significant strikes total in 3 fights. Horrendous. Solecki landed 3 takedowns total in his last 3 fights. So he's really trying to get that shit to the ground. It's not working out. Aliev is not the guy to test down the takedown abilities because that's what Aliev does. Even though Aliev has 0 submissions, but he's great on the ground. Aliev points is the pick, but the odds are horrible. Look at Solecki under on strikes, because I just said that. He's gotten 15 total strikes in 3 fights. That's horrendous. And percentage-wise, I see this fight as 75-25 for Aliev. So 75% chance winning for Aliev, 25% chance for Solecki. Picking Aliev without studying. I don't got time to watch these guys. I didn't do any tape study. Yeah, this is one of those ones, guys, where I just don't care about. There's a few fights on here, I'm going to be honest, I don't care about. This prediction video is a little robotic since I am reading off stuff. 311 will not be that. 311, I can be like boom, 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 boom. This one I had to do a little studying here. So we are running up the card. It seems like for the most part we're on the side of Aliev, and that's how it should be. Aliev, Gadz, Smith, Tulio, Bashi, Medic. Medis. What's good though? Let's see if I can debunk this parlay. We're going to talk about Bashi, guys. We're going to talk about Bashi. That's really the debunking here. I think everything looks good. I was on the Bashi side. We're going to debunk Bashi in a second. Not in a second. It's going to take a few minutes. But are you all registered with Selective Services? Just a reminder. I don't know what the hell that is. I'm registered to gamble on FanDuel and DraftKings. Here we go. Fatima Kline, 6-1. Victoria Dudakova is 8-1. And my dog is asleep making noises. We got a -950 for Kline. Bink, bink, bink. What's up, Parlay? Excited for UFC soon. I am very excited, and I'm not super excited for this card, I'm going to be honest. I'm doing a different prediction video, as you can see. We're doing it live. We're going to test it out, see what happens. But I am excited to watch fights. It starts at 4 p.m. for me. It's beautiful. I'm not trying to wait till 7 p.m. for this shit, so let's just wrap this up, and I can go to sleep. Here we go. Fatima Kline, Victoria Dudakova. The odds are on crack. We just spoke about that. May God be with us all. Kline started at a minus 200, and then God took over. And he said, we're not doing this. You're going to a minus 950. That's the biggest issue here. That's the biggest issue here. But we're going to talk about some more. These girls are both in their mid-20s, so still have room to grow into their fighting style. Kline has had one UFC fight on short notice against Jazz Davicius, who is a demon. I always pick Jazz Davicius whenever I can because she's just... It's her fight IQ, bro. I trust her fight IQ. She's good on the ground, good standing. Love Jazz Davicius. And Kline fought her on, I believe, 1 week's notice, couple days' notice, and went the distance. So that automatically says a lot to me. She did land a takedown on Jasmine and landed 39 significant strikes, which means you are a demon, because Jasmine would probably put me to sleep in round 1. Not in the good way. You can be jailed for 10 years and fined $100,000. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'm trying to win $100,000. It doesn't matter. I will be out of jail. I'm hitting $1 for a milli this year. Islam or Armin? Islam. Easy call. So you are not at 18. You had to be. You can be reported, bro, but it's for drafting purposes. Bro, if they do a draft, let's stop this for a second. If they do a draft, I am not going. I have better things to do. Let's keep the card running. My issue with Kline is before entering the UFC, she beats people that are on their way out. They lose to Kline and then either quit or lose their next 2 fights. My issue with Dudakova is she's definitely not the better fighter here. She's 2-1 in the UFC, but her KO win over Nunes was because she dislocated her arm. So something to think about. She has a KO win on her record, but it's because the girl dislocated her shit in like 40 seconds. From a takedown. She beat Jinyu Fry, who was 1-4 in her last 5, sick. 2-6 in her last 8, and she's 40 years old, and she got KO'd by Polyana Vienna. So those are the kind of people that Dudakova is beating. People that get KO'd by Polyana Vienna. Keep that in mind. I just can't pick Dudakova at all. Like, I'm scared to even put Dudakova to win a round. I'm going to be real honest here. Let's see what we got. She did go split with Sam Hughes, which isn't bad. Sam Hughes is looking decent recently. In her last 2, she averages about 67 significant strikes and 3 takedowns against Hughes. That's pretty damn good. So Dudakova is good standing and is good on the ground. Something to think about. I just think the odds are insane. Maybe Dudakova to win a round, but it's not looking too spicy. It's just not one of those ones I can hammer, guys. We were doing that last year easily, like, oh, plus 3.5. There's a few on here, plus 3.5s we're going to look at, but that Dudakova one, man, I don't know. She could get hit with a 30-27. I don't know. I would look at over on strikes for both girls, because they might just stand and bang the shit out if the ground game cancels out. And I see it percentage-wise, 70% chance Kline winning, 30% Dudakova. So I'm giving her 30% chance to win that shit. You can be reported. Prison? Bro, I've been to prison. Where do you think I got this tattoo from? My fucking mom? I'm kidding, I've never been to prison. I've been to jail once for like an hour. Very uncomfortable. Just watched the Carlston Harrison interview. I like his mentality going into this fight. We're going to talk about him too, because I am pig flipping to Harris as well. A lot of pig flipping going on, guys. As I'm making these notes, I'm pig flipping. It's a rough card. That's why I said at the beginning of this video, I'm supposed to do $100 every single fight card. Look at this fucking huge... No, I'm not even going to show you. I'm going to ruin the live. I was going to show you this huge boat coming by. Who you got if Potiera and Makhachev fight? Man, I've been saying, I feel like Potiera is going to give Islam problems, bro. I feel like Potiera is like too well-rounded. Too well-rounded. Don't embarrass your family name, bro. People that say it's for my family's name. There's nothing I hate more than... I'm going to throw up. Do you follow NBA? No, I don't follow NBA. I made my son enlist. Oh, you're an older guy. Okay, my bad. I thought you were like a young kid coming at me. I apologize. I don't know why I envisioned you just being like 18, like sign up for a draft. But I respect the troops, but I ain't doing that shit. I ain't doing that shit. I ain't doing that shit. I can't even run fast. But yeah, 70% chance Kline winning, 30% chance Dudakova, which is even a stretch a little bit. Magomed Gaziazulov, got that name right, spazzed. Bruno Lopes. Magomed is 9-0. Lopes is 13-1. These guys are both exactly the same as far as height and reach. Magomed's takedown accuracy is very high at 90%, but I believe that's based off his one UFC fight. You can't really trust ESPN. His last fight was Ribeiro, and Ribeiro chinned Lopes, so MMA math. Magomed wins easy. Next fight. Just kidding. He went the distance with Medina, who we can remember Medina fighting Zachary Reese recently, and he didn't give Zachary Reese problems, but people just can't get Medina out of there. So it's okay if you go the distance with Medina. He's a hard guy to finish. No diddy. Lopes has no UFC fights, but is 4-1 in his last fight, in his last five, with 2 subs and 2 KOs. So 4-1 in his last 5, and those 4 wins are finishes. So interesting stuff. Might give Magomed problems. I'm still going Magomed, but we'll keep talking about it. My issue with Lopes is his Dana White Contender Series win is the guy he beat. I can't read, guys. The guy he beat has a good record, but from beating up guys on their way out. So he got a win in the Contender Series, but looking at that guy's record, it was pretty rough. That's what I was getting at with that one. One guy is 9-0, and the other is 13-1. So they're both close to undefeated. Like a librarian reading a children's novel. I would stay away from doing MMA math on this one. I see this fight as 55% Magomed, 45% Lopes. So I'm going Magomed. I think Yuri can also win. You said Gadz a lock. I don't know if he's a lock, but I like it. There's more finishing ability in Lopes, but I am siding with you with Gadz. Like I said, 55-45, guys. So it's not a... It's a sketchy one. The odds, I think, could be a little closer. I think they could be a little bit closer. And like I said, be careful doing MMA math with this one, because you could fall for that trap where one guy beat Ribeiro, the other guy lost to Ribeiro, so be careful of that a little bit too. Yuri can win, just to go back at that. Yuri can win, but it's just a tough one for me. I can't unsee Hill just like dodging everything coming at him. Gadz has very well head movement and counters. What about Anshu Jubli versus Quillian Salkild? I don't know, bro. This is going to be a tough watch. For people trying to watch this back without being live, this is going to be a very tough watch. Do you go by the same username on YouTube? I never see you in the lives. Oh, it's a different person. All right. Ernesta Caracati and Nicolle Caleri. This one is tough as well, bro. Honest to God, if you... I'm not going to do this because I'm trying to play it safe this year. Jubilee from X-Men. What's good, Roland? If you had the bankroll to put $50 on every single underdog, you'd probably profit aggressively in this card. That's why I don't like this card betting-wise. Every underdog could win this shit. So to talk about this one, Ernesta and Nicolle. 5-1-1 for Ernesta, 8-2 for Nicolle. Ernesta's a minus 275, which I hate that as well. I hate betting based on the odds, but I also hate that price tag on her. For starters, the height and reach difference is insane. 6 inches of height and 9 inches of reach for Ernesta. So she is way bigger, and her arms are like long. Long. She got long arms, gang. I like Ernesta because she's the more well-rounded MMA fighter, but I'm still not picking her. On the other side, Nicolle is more of the finisher, 8 wins with 8 finishes, 5 KOs, and 3 subs. Ernesta has 1 UFC fight and lost to Diani Barbosa, who I believe has like no UFC fights too. She hasn't gotten a finish since 2019, so we haven't seen a finish from my girl Ernesta in 5 years. That's rough. She landed 53 significant strikes in her last fight, and Dana White Contender Series fight landed 184. I feel like that's wrong. Let's see if this bitch landed 184 significant strikes. Because that shit sounds... But my notes don't lie, gang. My notes do not lie. Yeah, she landed 184 significant strikes. Holy mother of Jesus. Interesting. She landed 1 takedown in those 2 fights. Nicolle is from a camp called Thai Brazil. I might just bet on her based off that. You mix Muay Thai and Brazilian fighters. Thai Brazil, bro. Lock it in. She beat a girl in Dana White's Contender Series who was 8-5 and 35 years older. 35 years old. It's not the toughest competition for her. She got a sub in round 1. Landed 9 significant strikes and 2 takedowns in that fight. I expect her to not to want to stand and bang with Ernesta. And if she gets it to the ground, she might win this. I'm loving the plus 3.5 on Nicolle in this one. Keep an eye out for under on strikes for her as well. I see this as a 50-50 fight. So basically, I'm too scared to bet the money line on Nicolle, but I'm betting on her to win a single round. So she can't get hit with a 30-27. If she does that, that bet hits. And I believe the price tag of that is like a minus 120, minus 150. I'll take that shit every day. Like I said, 50-50 fight, guys. I don't think this should be a... If Nicolle gets a hold of Ernesta, it's over. It's over for Ernesta. So, but if she doesn't, she's stuffing takedowns and she's just piecing her up. Like I said, 184 significant strikes is crazy. So, it's a dumb one. My guy Juan said hi. My guy said, hey man, do you answer to comments? I do answer to comments, guys. I do answer to comments. Right now we are going over UFC Vegas 101. If you haven't subbed, feel free to sub. I'm very close to actually 1,200 subs. Let's see if we got there yet. And we hit 1,200, guys. I appreciate you. We hit 1,200 subs. I might be a little biased here. I might just want the Brazilian to win. He also gets trash on UFC 5. That's never happened. Prove it. I'll run the sticks with anybody here. We should do that, actually. To end the live, we'll run the sticks. How about that? If you guys bear with me for another, 20 minutes, we'll run the sticks. Anyone new here, I'll tell you who we picked already. We got Nurullo. You can't sound confident when you can't even pronounce the name. Aliev, I'm going him decision. Guy hasn't got a finish in 700 years. I'm going Fatima Kline decision. I'm going Gadz, but I don't know how he wins that shit. And I'm kind of siding with Nicolle Kalari. Kind of siding with her, I'm not going to lie. Here we go, next fight. Preston Parsons, who's 11-5, and Jacoby Smith, who's 9-0. Preston Parsons is pretty easy to break down just in the sense that Preston Parsons has been here and it's Jacoby's first fight. Bink, bink, bink. We're screwed, boys. So I'm going to read my little notes here. Looking at numbers off the bat, everything is pretty even. 3 inches of height for Smith. Parsons has had 5 UFC fights and he is 2-3. He lost to D-Rod, Trevin Giles, I believe that's his first name, and Oban Elliott, which is okay, but his wins aren't good. He's averaging 35 significant strikes per fight. This is Parsons we're talking about. Keep that in mind. He more tries to get it to the ground, so that 35 significant strikes makes sense. And he's getting anywhere from 1 to 7 takedowns. So I know it's a stretch, but literally some fights he's getting 1, some fights he's getting 3, some fights he's getting 7. So you have to range it 1 to 7. He's way better on the ground, but hasn't gotten a sub in 3.5 years. So if you're betting on Parsons for his submissions, be careful. It hasn't happened in over 1,000 days. He's been a pro since 2014. I think it's close to the end of his career. That's kind of why I'm kind of siding towards Smith on this one too. I know he's only 29, but he's been doing this since he was 19. So he's 29, but when you've been a pro MMA fighter for 10 years, the miles are gonna wear out eventually. Smith is the opposite. He started his pro career in 2021 and has had 9 fights with 7 KOs. The issue is he's beating up people that are on their way out. But Parsons could be on his way out. MMA math. He's getting KOs on guys with 5 losses in a row. That's rough. That is rough. Let's read the chat for a quick second. Let's fight, brother. I got you, bro. After this live, I'll run the stickies. What do you think about Tim Elliott? Not a fan at all, bro. His face, like, literally just annoys me. You're hitting 10K subs this year. That's a fact, bro. I appreciate you. Minus 140 odds. If any Brazilians lose this week, you're going to get jumped in your apartment. I know. My girlfriend knows Thiago Moises from, like, back in school. So I'm, like, trying to get everyone to watch the fight at the same time. Don't think it's going to happen. But MVP and Shara, bro, I got... Oh, fuck. I love how I stopped mid-prediction. Damn. We'll come back to that. Shara MVP, bro, I don't know. I got Shara too. I'm a fan of both. Yeah, guys, let me go back to my prediction. Sorry, I don't know why I just stopped halfway. That's why you don't smoke before you do this shit. So like I said, Smith is beating up people on their way out. That's why he has so many KOs. He KO'd a guy on Dana White's Contender Series, Savoy, I believe that's how you say it. But still, that guy gets subbed up by Hafez in 2020, so his opponents have some questionable losses. It says he landed 7 takedowns in the Dana White Contender Series fight, which is nuts, and 55 significant strikes, and then he got the KO in round 2. So in half a fight, he got 7 takedowns and 55 significant strikes. That's as much as some people get in an entire fight. So shout out to Smith. Pretty demon, but again, he's fighting people that just aren't the best, and the competition isn't the best. It's kind of a nightmare, but not saying he's had the easy road here, but it's definitely different than people Parsons has fought. Let's put it that way. I'm just praying he doesn't only go for takedowns against Parsons. This is a great time to stand and bang. Keep an eye out for under on significant strikes for Parsons or possibly plus 3.5. Don't really like the plus 3.5 for Parsons, I'm going to be honest, but this under significant strikes, I like that a lot. I see this fight as 65 for Smith, 35 for Parsons. So I'm giving Parsons some room, but it's really Smith's fight, you know. I think the odds are insane, but we'll try it out. Want me to let you win? Yes, please. If you was stoned, I could see it in your eyes. Like, how do I prove it? There's the grinder. Cookies. I don't What are your thoughts on Islam Makhachev? He's going to be a problem for a while. He's just getting started. He sucks. He's the bum. Boring fight will be between motherfuckers. That's Marab, bro. Marab gets me livid. Here we go. Without stopping. Here we go. I'm going to read this shit. Then we're going to go over the chat. Thiago Moises, 18-8. Trey Ogden, 18-6. This one's unique because Moises is more of the vet, but he's 6 years younger. He's only 29, bro. Kind of the same issue, though, where it doesn't matter your age. When you've been fighting for 10 years as a pro, it's going to catch up to you. Not saying it's going to happen in this fight, but something to think about. Just because he's 6 years younger doesn't mean he has less miles on the gas tank. So we got two takedown motherfuckers here, guys. Two takedown motherfuckers that use their hands sometimes, but they're not the best with their hands. They're really trying to get it to the ground. First thing to note is the age difference. I just said that. Moises has been in the UFC since 2018. That's why you can't do this shit live. Woo! Moises has been in the UFC since 2018 with 13 UFC fights, 7-6, not the best record, 4 finishes. 7-6 from Moises. I wish it was a little better for a -200, but whatever. Loses to good people though. Dariush, Islam, Alvarez, BSD, Kline, all fire-ass names. This was Dariush back in the day too. Striking is very low output, only about 20 significant strikes in his last 6 fights. Obviously not total, like he's averaging about that many per fight. Sometimes he's getting 15, sometimes he's getting 30, but average is looking at about 20. He'll get anywhere from 1 to 4 takedowns, and he got 0 against Kline. So if you're good with the takedowns too, he might struggle, which is rough for him because Trey Ogden is about that life. He got a leg kick KO recently, but other than that, his last KO was 2018, which I would actually expect that. He's not really a terror with the hands, as you could say. My main issue here is the people he beats are pretty low level, and then he gets washed by anyone that's pretty nasty. Ogden is a submission machine. This is interesting. He's a submission machine with 11 subs, but hasn't gotten a sub in over 3 years. The machine's broken. He beat Zellhuber, which is actually pretty fucking good, unanimous decision, lost to Bahamondes, but other than that, hasn't fought anyone too high caliber. Let's see. Halabau, Radzabov, who fucking knows, are both low-level people that he beat. I think Trey is good. I'm just scared he's seen his best days. He can either have a stellar performance or shit the bed. He hasn't fought anyone demon in over 1.5 years. My pick is Moises, just because of the competition he's fought, and he's in his prime, even though he's seen miles. Look for under on strikes from Moises. As we just spoke about, he averages about 20-25 per fight. And I see this fight as 55 Moises, 45 for Ogden. So it's close. It's not 50-50 in my eyes. I'm siding a little bit with Moises here. A little bit with Moises. Let's read some of the chat. Are you still feuding with the Rigos crew? Hell yeah. Well, not really. I'm blocked from everything, but anytime I'm in anybody else's live, I rep the word. Don't worry, boys. I rep the good word. Ruck Figo. Hashtag Ruck Figo. Yeah, the beefing's over, guys. Once you get blocked on everything, it's pretty hard to beef. It's hard to bet against a white guy named Trey who has eyes like this. He's like, bro, are you okay? Is everything all right with your life? Is this the photo here? Oh, no, it's not a good photo. He's like, are you okay, Trey? You off the mollies? Y'all ever get hard in times you shouldn't, like when you're around the boys or... No. Stop grabbing your dick. Zellhuber is soft cookie crumbling under the slightest pressure. A win over a pussy isn't that great. Islam or Sarukian, and who wins by what? I picture going the distance, and I picture Islam, bro. I'm putting Sarukian on 0 parlays. My guy Tai Tai, what up? What up? Glad I could catch it live finally. What's good, my G? Yeah, we're doing a prediction video live. This is a very rare sighting, but we're doing it. So I have my notes here. I'm like a robot reading off notes, but they're decent notes. They're decent notes. If you guys hit me in my Instagram too, DM me on Instagram, be like, I want the notes. I'll literally just send you all these notes in a screen recording. So we can do that too. So anyone new here to go over what we just went over? So we got Aliev going the distance. We got Kline going the distance. We got Magomed money line. We got Nicolle, but I'm not proud of it. She also, I don't think I mentioned that she's more of the finisher. She's pretty demon. Yeah, she has 8 wins. Nicolle has 8 wins with 8 finishes. 5 KOs, 3 subs. Pretty demon. I'm going Smith. I don't know if he gets a finish, though. I'm going Smith. Going Thiago Moises, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm doing that. I see a lot of people going Trey Ogden, and I get it, but I got to go Smith here. Aspinall or Jones. I'm going Aspinall, guys. I'm going Aspinall. I haven't hit a parlay in a little bit. I'm going to be honest. I do a lot of low-risk, high-reward betting, so I'm trying to turn like $1 into 500. I'm doing like sketchy shit like that. Not as much this year, but it'll definitely be a part of my betting stuff. I'm even doing $1 for $1 million every fight card, guys. And for people that join the membership thing for $3 a month, I'm going to do more $1 for $1 million parlays in there. And I'm posting the majority of my shits in there. It's a good way for me to just like stack my parlays up. You guys can just see them all. How old are you? Do you have children? I am 33 years old with no children, but I have 2 dogs, and one is snoring next to me. I was an anally conceived baby. It's okay, bro. 35, unemployed, rely strictly on food stamps and my neighbor's electricity. That's fair. You betting on the Dudakova fight? She's a huge dog. I'm gonna bet on all the fights. I don't straight bet anything, so for me to just parlay shit and put $1 on it is nothing. I'm not putting Dudakova on any parlays, I'm gonna be honest, but I will be doing other things like over 2.5, like over on strikes maybe. I'm gonna do the prop bet video on Friday. So after the weigh-ins, after the props drop, like exact method of victory, all that shit, strikes, I'm gonna make a whole new video and do that, because the last time we did that, it was actually pretty demon. We hit a lot of things on the list hit. Like I would make a list of 8 props, and some fights, all 8 props would hit. So we gotta keep doing the prop video, because this is fun telling you guys money line and things like that. But I want to show you guys like this is a sexy little bet. Like there's some people like for the Tulio fight minus 550. I'm not saying this will definitely happen, but you could do Tulio to win and over 1.5, and that'll bring it to like a minus 150. So shit like that I love doing. Leave these women fights alone this week, bro. This is not the week to be putting women in your parlay. Bro, I have to try and sweep the card. I have to. It's in my blood, bro. I can't not try and sweep the card. As I'm walking around, just like bumping into things, I'm making little dollar parlays. Like I made one today, it was $1 for 1,000. Who am I? What world do we live in? Would you bang Luana Santos or Norma Dumont? Bro, that is a great... Those are the questions I like. Norma Dumont, bro. Did you guys... Norma Dumont's dating Tulio. Did you guys know that? This motherfucker on the card, Marco Tulio, is banging my girl. I have a girlfriend, but still, that's my side piece. Norma Dumont, bro. Marco Tulio is smashing Norma Dumont from the back, and it makes me livid. I can't sleep at night. So I guess I might have to go with Luana Santos. He said doggy style reverse cowgirl demon. Or my 401b plan, that's only 200K. Jobs, work, son, well, good luck on bets. What? What the F? Let's talk about this fight, guys. Marco Tulio. This is going to be a really rough watch. For anybody that comes on here like looking for strictly UFC information, it's going to be a rough watch back. Marco Tulio, Ihor, Potiera. Let's talk about it. 12-1 for Tulio, a.k.a. Norma Dumont's boyfriend. And Ihor Potiera, who I like, but he's just fucking... Ugh. He's just not that good. He'll sleep me any second, but he's just not that good. This is a rough one because the odds and UFC experience from Ihor. UFC has fed him some demons. Ihor has fought Olberg, Bellato, Michel Pereira, Cesar Almeida, and he got finished in 3 out of 4 of those fights, which is rough. The good news is I don't think Tulio gets a finish, but does win. Ihor is fighting for his job. I don't know if that matters. He's 28, but he's been a pro since 18. So he's 28, but he's been a pro for 10 years. So like we said with the miles, with Thiago Moises, it might mean something here. He used to fight at 205, and now he's at 185, which hasn't really helped because everyone's a little better at 185. It scares me when people go down in weight because the speed, people are quicker, and that means your chin is also kind of going a little bit too. When you go up, you'll have less chin issues, and you're fighting people that are a little bit slower usually. So I don't like going from 205 to 185 for Ihor. That's for starters. He either gets about 5 strikes or 50. So that's something to think about here. If they got the strikes at like 50, I would put the under for sure. Definitely something to think about. Because he's been shooting for takedowns recently too. He shot, I think, 3 takedowns against Cesar Almeida. So if he goes into the same game plan, I'm going to hit the under on strikes. We talked about the takedowns on Cesar. Now we'll talk about Tulio. Tulio is 12-1, 9 finishes, 8 KOs. 3 KOs are in his last 5 fights. So he's been doing some damage in his last 5. He did Dana White's Contender Series twice. First time he won unanimous decision. They didn't like it. They brought him back. He won KO round 2. And he actually shot 0 takedowns in his second Contender Series fight. I'm assuming because he just really wanted to get the finish. I think he shot 2 the first time or 3. And then the second time he was on Dana White's shit, he shot 0. In both those fights, though, he did land 50 significant strikes. So he'll stand and bang and shoot takedowns, but he is well-rounded, and he is smashing Norma Dumont. So we have to give him some respect. Let me smell your finger. Went for 0 takedowns in I already said that. He trains at Shoot the Box, which is fire, and he's just better, faster, stronger. And I also hate the odds. So we're going to check out the props for Ihor under on strikes. Maybe fight to not go the distance. And percentage-wise, I see this 75% chance, maybe more. We'll say 75. 75% chance Tulio wins, 25% chance Ihor wins. You think McGregor's coming back? Absolutely not. McGregor gets me so angry, guys. My head used to be photoshopped on McGregor's body, but now it's Dan Hooker. I took it off, guys. The start of the new year, I took it off. McGregor's so washed, it like hurts my eyes. I shoot music videos. Those are my cameras. I used to call myself Camera McGregor instead of Conor McGregor. I can't do it anymore. He's too washed. I can't do it. What do you think about Umar? I like him, bro. I think he beats Merab. I said Umar, then I said Merab, and now I'm back to Umar, guys. I'm back to Umar. I think his well-roundedness will be a problem for Merab. If he was horrible at takedowns, stuffing takedowns on the ground, I would say fade him heavily, but he's very well-rounded. No, yeah, I do love McGregor. He's just really pissing me off recently. Like, I know he's not fighting for 250 mil. And it just stop tweeting shit that isn't real. It's like he's fighting Chandler. Then he says he's fighting Hooker. Then he's fighting Logan Paul. Then he's fighting Jake Paul. Today, the new news is he's fighting KSI. Bro, just pick somebody. I'll fucking fight you. Like, let's just do this shit. Dakota is a cutie pie. No, yeah, Dakota. She's a little skinny. She's more like giving me like sister vibes, where I'll just be like, "Hey, what up, sis?" But I don't know if that's wifey, but she's definitely a cutie. And the fact that she can snipe people is like More power to you. Umar will finish Marab. Little goblin of a team. Yeah, Marab drives me insane, bro. With his speeches. Hey, guys. Thank you so much. He just gives me like a 7 hour. I'm like, by the time he's done talking, I'm like, oh shit, it's over. Even Dana's like, all right, next question. Like, please shut the fuck up. Yeah, I don't know if he gets a finish, but I do like Umar money line and that shit. Running up the card, guys. We gotta speed this up. Jose Johnson, Felipe, Bunes. 16-9 for Johnson. Bunes is 13-7. What do I think about these odds? The odds are a little wide. Odds are still a little wide, even though Johnson's only a minus 185. First thing that stands out is Jose is 5 inches taller, 3 inches of reach, and 6 years younger at the age of 29. So he has a lot of things on his side just right off that. He's had 3 UFC fights and is 1-2, but lost to good people, Almeida and Damon Blackshear. He subbed up in Helliger, but that's not very impressive, and it was the last 10 seconds of the fight. Bet you didn't know that, did you? He subbed up in Helliger, last 10 seconds of the fight. You heard it here first. He either gets 5... I hate these little... He either gets 5 significant strikes or 50. There's really no in between. Depending on if he's fighting a guy with good ground game, and that's exactly who he's fighting now. So a bet to look at would be under on strikes for Jose Johnson. Because if he's fighting someone who's nasty on the ground, he's getting 5. So keep that in mind. Some of you guys can't even bet based on strikes. You can check out Underdog Fantasy app for strikes. Some people have DraftKings where they have it on there too, like I do. FanDuel doesn't have it for me, just DraftKings. Let's see. He does usually get 1 takedown, but I don't know if he does that here. This is Jose Johnson we're talking about. So even though he is a striker, he tends to get at least 1 takedown. Bunes has had 1 UFC fight and lost to Joshua Van badly in round 2. He's been a pro since 2011. So I'm scared he's got too many miles on him, and the decline is coming. This is really anyone's fight, but I'm siding with Jose Johnson based on stock report. I said I see it 60-40 for Johnson, but I don't know if I even see that. It might be closer to 55-45. 55 for Jose, 45 for Bunes. Marab is relentless. It'll probably go to decision, but I'm hoping Umar finishes him. That's a fact. I only use FanDuel because the interface is the most user-friendly, but other than that, FanDuel is gay as hell. I love the layout of FanDuel. I actually hate the layout of DraftKings. FanDuel is just my shit. And they always will give me a cash-out offer. DraftKings will be sucking cack, and it'll be the last fight of my parlay, and they still don't give me a cash-out offer. But their props are pretty crazy. They got some crazy low props on there, so DraftKings has been staring me in the face recently. Next fight, we got Soriano and we got Medic. 10-4 for Soriano, 10-2 for Medic. The odds kind of make sense here, I guess. Minus 200 for Medic. Let's read some of these notes. So for starters, both guys are in their prime or close to it, but haven't looked the best. Soriano's 32, Medic is 31. 10 wins for Soriano, with 8 of them as finishes. Papa like that. Cash out offers of the bet are the best. I don't know what you just said, but yes, I agree. I don't believe in cashing outs for pussies. My golden rule is if you 10x your bet, cash that bitch out. So 10 wins for Soriano, 8 of them are finishes, 4-4 in the UFC, and have been here for 5 years. So he's been in the UFC for 5 years, and he's 4-4. He lost to pretty good people. Allen, not Maximov. Maximov was a prospect that just got slaughtered quickly. Kopylov and Stoltzfus at 185, and then drop down to get a win over Baeza. But Baeza is 1-4 in his last 5, so it's not the best win. He trains at Extreme Couture, which is good, but I don't know if that's enough for me to trust Sorinano. He is averaging 35 significant strikes at 185 and banged out 144 significant strikes in his last fights with 5 takedowns. So, 1 second, let me see. Okay, yeah. So a lot of this talk is him at 185. This fight is obviously at 170. And Medic was interesting because Medic is the opposite. So Soriano went from 185 to 170. Medic was at 155 and said, I'm going up, which I like that way more, as we spoke about before. When you go down, people are quicker and your chin goes away. When you go up, your chin, there's more hope for it, and the people are just a little bit slower. Let's see. Medic is 4-2 in the UFC with all 4 wins by KO. So these guys are knockout machines. I don't know if it's enough for me to say it's not going the distance, but we'll see. He KO'd Tim Means in his last fight in 2 minutes, but that was an older Tim Means, obviously. I think Means retired, right? Didn't he retire? He's gotten subbed in the UFC by Oralby and Turner, but that's okay with me. I'm going Medic because the fight IQ and stock report. Soriano has fought slightly better people, but it's just not enough for me to pick him. In my eyes, this fight is 60% chance Medic wins, 40% chance Soriano wins. Pick flippers and cash outers have a special place in hell. Bro, I'm not going to lie, I pick flipped a lot on this card. Did I pick flip anything off my... Because I dropped a Vegas prediction video like 3 weeks ago. I don't think I pick flipped anyone. Maybe the... I think I picked Nicolle Caleri, but I believe in my last prediction video I was like super on the fence. That might be it for now. Obviously, there's been some fight cancellations. I stayed with Thiago Moises. There are some pick flips coming, though. I'm going to be honest. There's some pick flips coming. You're telling me on a 5 to win 300, you would cash out at 50? Chill. I had a 5 to win 280, and I still didn't cash that shit out, so... It depends. If it's the last leg, and it's Vitor Petrino, I'm cashing that shit out. It's a part of the game sometimes. Yeah, I got so tired of losing on the last leg that I'm okay with cashing out now, guys. It's not cash out or die. It's cash out or don't be buy. I don't know. Euros is going to starch him. Call the medic. Call the medic. Medic is a surgical with his hands. Medic KO. I like it, bro. I like it. I think he's a true 170 or 2. So he's got 2 inches of height. Doesn't have any reach advantage on there. Has slightly more significant strikes landed per minute. They have about 50% takedown accuracy for both. I like it, bro. I like it. Oh, I like it. We talked about Tulio. We talked about Felipe. We talked about Soriano. Uh-oh, here we go, guys. The pick flip. You ready? Ooh, who heard that back crack bark first card of the year? Bro, I 100% agree. Juan, hi. Holy shit. That's why I said, guys, if you put 20 on every single underdog, I'm not mad at you, and you're probably going to profit. It's like one of those cards. That's why I just can't find a group of people to put like $50 on a 6 leg. I just can't do it. Not on this card. So I'm going to save... I have $50 in the chamber. That might be all I work with. That might be all I work with this card. We'll see. I really want to do 100 every card, but I'm not just trying to like do it and then fucking lose it. And this card is really fucking with my head, so. And here we go, a pick flip. Get ready. Christian Rodriguez, Austin Bashi. Weeks leading up to this card, we've been saying Bashi's a lock. Get that shit out of here. He is not a lock. What's the craziest injury you have had recovered from? Apparently, Mighty Mouse had a broken leg. Bro, I broke my fucking femur. The bone in your thigh. I got hit by a car and that shit went. I was out for 4 months, gang. Are you playing? I am. I'll run the sticks and like. Realistically, it's gonna take 20 minutes, but I'll run the sticks in 20 minutes. Let's see. So here we go. Super tough fight to predict. Prospect versus a low-key vet. I know Rodriguez isn't a vet. That's why I said a low-key vet. Rodriguez came up in weight to 145 and lost to Juicy J. And just for the record, we picked Juicy J over here. Just for the record. We've seen him beat some hungry prospects like Rosas Jr. and Cameron Simon. But keep in mind, he was a weight bully when he did that shit. He also hasn't gotten a finish in over 2 years. He gets about 33 to 45 significant strikes, minus the Cameron fight. He went way over that, and he got like 4 takedowns or some shit. He's 4-2 in the UFC with no finishes, but fought decent people. Bashi is 13-0, 8 finishes, 3 KOs, 5 subs. He's on a 5-fight finish streak, but not against the highest level competition. At 23 years old, this fight is scary for him, and for me, and for the bettors, but not for Vegas because I know it's going to happen already. He's been a pro since 2020, so a lot of fights in 4 years, but still is iffy for me. What do you guys think? Tell me what you think. Tell me what you guys think. Yes, guys, that is the actual Max Holloway in the chat, boys. I know him personally. He's my uncle. My name is Max, too, so there you go. Gadz, Bashi, Rebos. All right, that's the worst parlay I've ever heard, Christopher. I can't even trust Rebos anymore, guys. Everyone's scaring the shit out of me and saying Dern's winning this. What do you guys think, guys? What do you guys think, guys? Denny, you could have probably won a gold medal with all that. I missed it. Pereira versus Jones. Oh, I missed it too. Sorry, guys. Forget the picks. Hunter needs to just go ahead and feed Bo Nickel to the big fish. His ego is unbelievable as of late. I haven't been keeping up with Bo Nickel. I think I saw like one little interview or something, but I don't give a shit, bro. He's probably going to get starched soon. He was throwing some overhand rights with Paul Craig. He was throwing some overhand rights. What do you guys think about this fight, though? Rodriguez or Bashi? I was the main guy in the group saying, Dern, fuck the world. If she wins, I want my credit. Bro, mad people are saying Dern now. It's like blowing my mind. I'm like... But then again, I heard someone say Dern, and he said that she's a power puncher. So I'm like, are you watching fights at all? Because you should be arrested for that pick. Not that pick, but that sentence. The hell was that about? Rodriguez or Bashi, guys? Real quick, Rodriguez or Bashi? Because I'm siding with Rodriguez now. I'm kind of on the fence with this, and I just feel like there might be levels to this shit. It might be one of those fights. There's levels. In my eyes, right now, it's 55% chance Rodriguez wins, 45% chance Bashi wins. So Bashi still has hope. It's just, god damn. And also look for under on strikes for Rodriguez. Because if he gets finished, or if he just be shooting takedowns and shit, he's going under on the strikes. What did he get? He gets about 33 to 45 significant strikes, roughly. So if they put him at 55 significant strikes, bet the under. Bashi, Dern, because she a baddie. Okay. I'm not mad at it. If we're talking smash or pass, I'm picking Dern. I'm picking Dern on the smash or pass. That's how Vegas gets you. Take the underdog who wipes out every prospect. Bashi is going to bash him and be bashful about it at his birthday bash. Okay. Instead of taking the guy who will finish Rodriguez. I'm sorry, guys. I pick flipped. As I'm writing down my notes, I'm like, yo, am I getting fucking baited right now? So my pick right now is Rodriguez, guys. I'm sorry to pick flip like that, but I gotta be honest. My issue with Bashi too is the level of competition. Like, he's not going out there with Juicy J. So it's things like that. Like Cameron Simon, not bad. Rosehouse Jr., not bad. As where Bashi's just beating up Canningtons. Vegas watching this live, getting ready for that paycheck you're about to send them. Bro, I'm not straight betting. Like, what am I going to lose? Fucking $20? I'm a battle rapper. I ghost wrote for Loaded Lux. Don't know what the hell that is. Next fight, guys. Let's try and end this live sooner than later. There's actually a lot of fights on here. As I was making these notes, I'm like, bro, is this ever going to end? Chris Curtis, Roman Kopylov. 31-11 for Chris Curtis. So he's had 42 pro MMA fights. 42 pro MMA fights versus 16. So way more experience, but that means the mileage, boys. That's the mileage right there. Minus 270 for Kopylov, plus 220 for Curtis. Fun fact, you heard it here first. Ready? Curtis has lost 3 in a row at PFL in 2019, and then almost went on an 8-fight finish streak somewhere else, which then led him to the UFC. Okay, so he was in PFL, lost 3 in a row in 2019, then went on an 8-fight finish streak almost. He got like 1 decision in there, and now he's in the UFC. He's fought demons like Hermanson, Buckley, Gaslam, Imavov, and Allen twice. He won that Allen fight both times, just for the record. He didn't, but he did. He lost 3 out of his 9 UFC fights, and 1 was a DQ, which means he has had 13 UFC fights, 3 losses, 9 wins, 1 DQ. He's got wrestling in his pocket, but never uses it, and just loves to walk people down like Sean Strickland. That's the only thing that scares me for Kopylov, is how does he fight off the back foot. When he's on fire, he's doing over 100 significant strikes, but keep in mind some of those were 5-rounders. The level of competition is night and day, so I get people going for Curtis. I'm going to tell you right now, guys, I was going Kopylov, then I was going Curtis. I'm back to Kopylov, guys. We did the triple pick flip. The good news is, my last prediction video, I said Kopylov, so if you watch that last prediction video, you're still in business here. But what I was saying with that note is I get people going Curtis. I get it. Kopylov is 5-3 in the UFC. Had some weird losses and then came back with a vengeance and got a 4-fight KO streak. Anthony Hernandez stopped that winning streak, and guess who bet Anthony Hernandez while everybody else takes Kopylov? And the Godfather. Me and the Godfather were on that shit. We said, nah, fuck that. We're going Anthony Hernandez. Thank God, because nobody else did. And then he beat Almeida, Cesar Almeida. I believe that was a split decision. Or was it unanimous? I can tell you right now. Kopylov against Motafreakin. Split decision with Almeida. Little sketchy. He's only averaging about 40 to 45 significant strikes, but he is shooting takedowns recently. This is Kopylov we're talking about. If he mixes it up, he should be good to win this, but we don't know if he does that. If he mixes it up, I'm going Kopylov, but if he tries to stand and bang with Curtis, then I don't know. I also like the Curtis. I don't know why I'm trying to read the bottom of the screen when I can just raise this bitch. I like Curtis to win a round. I'll give you that. He from Louisiana. What's good, my G's? What's good? Yeah, I like Curtis to win a round, guys. Plus 3.5. I will be taking that on most parlays. Just fucking win a round, my G. And as far as percentage-wise, guys, this fight is 50-50 to me. 50% chance Curtis wins, 50% chance Kopylov wins. And usually when that is the case and the odds are this crazy, I bet the underdog, but I'm too scared to do that right now. I'm going Kopylov, guys. Just like he's got more things coming at Curtis. He's using the hands, he's using kicks, he's using his legs. He's shooting takedowns. I really just see Curtis as fucking boxing, so I gotta do it. Sorry, boys. Sorry, boys. Loaded Lux is the GOAT battle rapper, him and Murda Mook. I've heard of that. If there's anything you never do is bet against a man with a hard to pronounce name. Does that work? That's like most of their names. Most of their names I can't pronounce. I'm like, Shabla, Shololo. Christopher, they got parlay prints on the big screen while they're eating lobster. I missed what he said. Let's see. Oh, Vegas. Probably, guys. My whole joke was I'm going to lose money on this card and then win a lot on 311. So, you lived in Lafayette, home of Dustin Poirier. Fire. Tata bets. Which one of his picks are you disagreeing with? Can you do a quick recap of picks? I can. Tata bets for you. Let's see. So we said Aliev points. Damn, it says Aliev is a minus 725 now. These odds are so fucked up on these fights. Jesus, the odds are fucked up, and the scheduling is just horrendous. Aliev points, Kline points, Gadz money line. Nicolle, even though she's a big underdog, maybe just her to win one round. I'm very happy with that. Plus 3.5. Just win a fucking round. We're going Smith. KO sub. Sketchy, but I might do it. Thiago Moises points. But I get that sketchy too. I'm going Tulio money line. I'm going Jose Johnson. I'm going Euros. Is it Medic or Medic? We're saying Medic. I'm throwing an H in there. Euros Medic. Going Rodriguez, guys. I pick flip to Rodriguez. I'm very sorry. It had to happen. And then I'm going Kopylov. Like I said, I picked Kopylov. Then I picked Curtis. I'm back to Kopylov. I hope you guys join the dark side. So that is it for that. Here we go. Cesar Almeida, Abdul Razak Alasan, sorry. Almeida is new to MMA. He's only had 7 MMA fights. He is a world-renowned kickboxer who actually beat Alex Pereira one time. Not by knockout. Only 3 UFC fights and lost to Kopylov by split decision, so not bad. He's the better fighter. I just see him as someone trying to win by points. I don't know if you guys see that too, but he kind of seems like pitter-patter too much, where he's really not trying to finish it. He's just trying to stay alive. That's just how I feel. As where Abdul is the complete opposite. Abdul is just trying to take your head off. Almeida is averaging about 50 to 55 significant strikes with no takedowns. He's 35-2, so it's a rough spot to be in for people to start shooting takedowns on you. 35 to start training MMA, little sketchy. So if Abdul were smart here, he'd be shooting takedowns like a motherfucker, but and just to give an example of that, Potiera, Ihor, landed 3 takedowns on Cesar Almeida. Abdul's really the KO or bust in my eyes type of guy, no diddy. Bust in my eye, Jesus. He's got 12 wins, all by KO, going back to 2013. So 12 wins for Abdul, all KOs. Nasty. He's got power, but that is it. He's not even really technical. He's just powerful. He's getting anywhere from 11 to 40 significant strikes, which is low and usually doesn't get a takedown. I'm going Cesar Almeida because he's the better fighter, but it will be a close one in the first couple rounds. First round and a half. I'm going 70% chance Almeida, 30% chance Abdul wins. That's how I see that. If I bet this card, it'll be on the main card mostly. I wish I could do that, boys. I'm addicted to trying to sweep this shit. Christopher Romero, what the fuck are you talking about? Dern is the best fighter since Amanda Nunes. Tata bet's a good idea. Maybe a little action on the Dudakova fight and Aliev. Yeah. Honestly, it's a good day to just do some weird ass parlays. Like if I were me, this would be my parlay right here. Ready? Aliev Aliev points, Kline points, Gadzia Zulov, money line, Kaleri. She is on a finished streak. Damn, she got subbed by K. Hansen. Oh my god. Son of a bitch. Why didn't I put that in my notes? Nicolle Kaleri's been subbed by Hansen. Nah, I would say that fight's going the distance too. Kaleri points, but that's even sketchy. Smith, KO. Fight going the distance for Moises. Tulio, KO sub. Maybe the Johnson fight over 1.5. Medic KO. Rodriguez points. And then maybe put Curtis on that bitch. Money line. It's one of them. Just put $1 on that shit. $1 is probably for like 1,000 already. And then you can throw Cesar Almeida points if you want. It kind of threw me off because on my DraftKings shit, it had the Cesar Almeida fight at plus 5.5, which usually means it's a 5-rounder. So I don't know if that's the co-main. I don't know what's going on with that fight, but on my DraftKings it said plus 5.5 for the Almeida and Abdul fight. A little weird. Like we said, guys, I'm going 70% chance Almeida wins, 30% chance Abdul wins. I just checked DraftKings. They already have methods of victory props on Dern versus Rebus. Yeah, now they have stuff up until like maybe Jose Johnson. They just have it for the main card right now. The issue is they don't have the strikes yet. So I'm not gonna make a props video until all the strikes are done. Until everything is fucking bussin'. Because I realized they don't drop the strikes and takedown shit until Friday, like a bunch of shitheads. So we're going to wait till Friday night, boys, which is kind of good because we can watch the weigh-ins too, see what happens for the weigh-ins. Here we go. Santiago, Ponzinibbio, and Carlston Harris. To start it off, these boys are both old as shit. These boys are old. No, they're not that old. How old are they? I'm like 3 years younger. 4 years younger. One's 37, one's 38. I need a drink. It's not DraftKings. It's a fucking drippy money sign with a crown on it. Get it? Parlay Princes, the crown, money, wealth, financial freedom. They have it on fucking Amazon. I'll even tell you where to get it. Amazon, $30. Enjoy, guys. What do you think about Dustin Poirier's last fight? What you think Dustin Poirier's last fight will be against? I would love to see some throwback shit, like put him against Diaz or something. Just feed him to McGregor again. Or feed McGregor to him again. I want to see McGregor snap the other leg this time. Yeah, exactly, Ether. Let's get the other leg out of here. There's a crazy neon sign I want to get. It's like there's the Monopoly guy with a machine gun, but they wanted like $200 for that shit. So we're gonna wait, but that's the next neon sign. It shit is fire. It's called a Violent Monopoly neon sign. Like, what else could you want in life? All right, here we go, guys. Ponzinibbio and Harris, rough one here. I would love to just bet this fight not going the distance, but that's even sketchy because usually when I'm like super focused on that shit, it doesn't happen. Because this is like written in stone for to not go the distance, but let's see. Ponzi is 1-4 in his last 5. That's horrible. Harris is 3-2. So stock report alone right there, not including who they fought. Obviously Harris is looking better. This fight is technically striker versus boxer, but Harris be getting his submissions. He subbed up Wells a year and a half ago, but also has gotten KO'd by Rachmanov and Williams in round 1, the first minute in. I believe that was his last fight, too, was Williams KOing him in round 1, 1.5 minutes in. But he fights people like Shavkat, so you got to kind of respect it. He's 4-2 in the UFC, but on paper, I don't really like it. He could definitely get it done, but it's a weird one. And the odds flipped. Ponzinibbio was the underdog, and now he's a slight favorite, so I think at the end of the day, I picked Harris. Let's see. I know the first time I picked Ponzinibbio, but we pick flip here, boys. Ponzinibbio has been here since 2013, and he's had his moments, but he's towards the end of his career. He's had tough fights recently, but the mileage is wearing on him. I could definitely see this fight not going the distance if both guys are possibly fighting for their job. Let's look at Ponzinibbio's last 5 super quick. I know it was Holland, Michel Pereira, Jeff Neal, Muslim Salikov. He beat Morono. He's had some tough ones in his last 5. God damn. So yeah, I'm going Harrison. Sorry, yes, Harris, not Harrison. I'm going Harris based on the stock report. Percentage-wise, I got 55% chance Harris, 45% chance Ponzinibbio. This is one of those ones where as I'm making my notes, I pick flip. So what's good, Kev? What's good? What's good? Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, this is a prediction video that I'm recording live instead of recording it on my camera because I got lazy. I was like, fuck it. This might be a little better. We can chop it up as I'm recording the video. It's going to do horrible probably for views-wise because nobody's going to watch this shit back. But fuck it, we're here. Do you think Ponzinibbio and Carlston could possibly end with a draw? Nah, this isn't one of those, like, draw fights. This isn't one of those draw fights. I joked around about that. On my props video, I said, Mavzar Evloev and motherfucking Aljamain Sterling would end in a draw. And at the end of the fight, people are like, bro, I think that was a draw. So that's why that prop video, guys, is coming on Friday. It's not bad to check out. Here we go. This is the main event I've been dying to see. God, forgive me for lying. This is rough. Dern and Ribas, 14-5, 13-5 for Ribas. Mackenzie Dern is a slight underdog at plus 170. Both these girls are from Brazil. No, they're not. Dern is lying. She's American. This is a striker versus BJJ match. One of the notes is, if you call Dern a striker, you need help. Because someone was like, Dern's a power puncher. I'm like, in what world does she have power and punches? These girls fought before in 2019, and it's simple for me. Anytime Dern fights a striker, she loses, minus Angela Hill. The loopy win was good, but I think Ribas got the hands for her. Dern could pull up some crazy takedowns out the bag. I just don't see her right now in her career. And that's basically what it comes down to, guys. I think that Ribas has seen this shit. Granted, it was a younger Dern. But I think Ribas got the hands for her. She stuffs a few goddamn takedowns. She's got this shit. I did put a bet where it was Dern to win 2 rounds. It was plus 5.5. I thought that meant win 1 round. It means win 2. Ribas tends to lose to strikers that are better than her, like Rodriguez, Barber, and Rose. That's really it. If you're better at striking than Ribas, you might beat her, but other than that, she's got it in the bag. She isn't elite, but I think if she stuffs takedowns, it's going to be a long night for Dern. Her fight IQ is a little off. No. That's not about Ribas. So Dern's fight IQ is what scares me. Dern is the type of fighter to hold on to a leg and just get... It's like, bro, let go of the leg. Let go of the leg. That's where Dern kind of scares me, is her fight IQ is a little off in that sense, where she'll try and get the takedown even if she's about to get knocked the fuck out. So, percentage-wise, obviously my pick is Ribas. Percentage-wise, 65% chance of Ribas winning, 35% chance of Dern winning. So she could do it, giving her the 35. Evloev Sterling was a draw to me. See? There you go. Plus 5,000. You're a small streamer, but I've been waiting for this all day just to get a PS5 and UFC 5. I've been playing UFC 3 on Xbox One for 5 years. I'll run the sticks. If anyone's here who wants to run the sticks, that was the end of the video, so now we can run the sticks for like 30 minutes. 16% takedown accuracy, by the way. I'm assuming that's for Dern. Ouch. Yeah, that's horrendous. 16% takedown accuracy versus Rebos got 50? Jesus. They should have started the year with 311. Dern Rebos is such a shit main event. Dern got cake though. Yeah. I made a joke. I was like, bro, if Tom and John Jones fought, I probably still wouldn't buy the pay-per-view. But if Dern and Rebos fought butt naked, I would pay whatever the UFC asked for. I might even go to the Apex for 1,500 just so I can catch a whiff of something. Kevin Randleman, any good in this game? I actually have not played with him, really. Everybody's been telling me to play with Randleman, and I just haven't. But if you guys want to run the sticks, we can. That was the whole card right there. We'll go over it one more time, super quick. Aliev, points. Kline, points. Gadz, no idea how he wins, but get it done, boy. Nicolle Caleri, I'm going with her, even though it's sketchy as shit. I'm going with a guy who I don't know his first name, but I know his last name is Smith. Pray for me. Going Thiago Moises. I'm going Tulio. I'm going Jose Johnson. Jose Johnson could get the finish. If he snipes this guy coming in for a takedown, so that's all that Bunes has is takedowns. That's all he has. He got lit up by Joshua Van. Joshua Van hasn't looked the best recently. Actually, that's not true. He looked amazing against Cody Durden, but couldn't get the finish. That's because Durden's a dog. Going to Euros Medic. Some of you guys said KO. I don't know how I feel about the finish in that fight. Yeah, that's what should happen. These guys are KO machines, but we know how that goes. I pick flip from Bashi to Rodriguez. I am very sorry I did that, but it happened. Kopylov, I double pick flipped, but we're back to Kopylov. Going with Cesar Almeida still. I pick flip from Ponzinibbio to Harris as I'm making my notes. And I'm going with Rebos, guys. She doesn't have the bigger fatty, but she's got a better daddy. Don't ever forget that rhyme. They should book John Jones, Tommy Asperger's for Independence Day. Tommy Asperger's. The hype would be huge. It would be unique timing. Dern will have 100% takedown accuracy against Rebos. She will win view. All right. All right. I said before. In Dern's 3 5-round fights, she landed 6 out of 28 takedowns, 3 being the most she landed in one of the fights. Whew. Not good, boys. Not good. We're going to end the live with just a little bit of a... And if you guys want these notes, you guys can have all these notes for free. Just DM me on Instagram. Go on Instagram and just be like, I want the notes. And then bam, I'll just literally send you this video. You can stop it, start it, just drag it. They're good notes. I dove into all the fucking takedowns, all the significant strikes. I dove into their last 5 when they started in the UFC. You got some goodies on there. And now we're going to do some fucking gaming for 30 minutes. Then I really have to go. We'll probably never do this again because this is very rough for people to watch back. But, hey, we had fun. Hey, we had some fun. If anyone here has UFC 5, wants to game, let's run the fucking sticks. We can obviously still talk about UFC. Why the fuck not, eh? Get this ring light out of here. Fuck shit out of here. Not gonna lie, I have Jones against Aspinall right now. It's gonna look like the Reyes-Jones fight. If it gets into the later rounds, I'm scared for Aspinall. I need Aspinall to win that shit in the first 2 rounds. Then the refs are going to dick ride Jones if he gets it to a decision. Or should I snowboard? No, I'm kidding. Jones will get stopped in round 2. That's what I need, my G. That's what I need. I can't have this going the distance. If it goes the distance, we're fucked. This was an exclusive for the OGs of your channel. Basically, it was really because I got lazy, but it's what it is, boys. We'll just call it that. I was like, do I really want to record a video, edit it, put it out? I'm like, not for this card. So for 311, we'll get back on the real shit. You trying to run a simulation match? What should it be? Not really, but if we have to. If we really have to run a simulation, but I would much rather not do that. I'd much rather play the game. Anybody here have UFC 5? Want to play UFC 5? If not, we'll just have some fun. Let's do a fight that's going to happen. Let's do... Aspinall hasn't fought anyone as technical or as smart as Jones. Not knocking his fights, just stating facts. The lack of tape is making Jones hesitant, but I'd still roll with Jones, not picking a soy Brit over Bones. How dare you? Me versus you with simulation settings? What? What does simulation settings mean? What the hell does that even mean? Do you have the game? Sircorn, if you have the game, I'll play. Join? Uh-oh, we got somebody, guys. We caught someone lacking. They want the hands for free. Let's get it. Right now, I'm playing Mike Myers in the chat, guys. I'm playing Mike Myers. He's about to get these hands surgically. Oh, yeah, I'm about to win this shit for sure. Here we go. Easy W. Easy dubskis. I almost bought this fire Charles Oliveira poster, but I was like, let me just not. I should have. It was only $15. Oh, shit. I got to pick my shorts. My bad. You guys can tell me if this is fire or not. I need this shit in my life. Bro, simulation settings, there's no health bar on stamina. It's like a real fight. Oh, that's fire. I didn't even know that existed. I didn't know that shit existed. We'll put the volume on in 1 second. All right, let's run it, boys. Here we go. Caught him lacking. Caught him lacking. Who saw that? Caught him lacking, boys. Caught him. Caught him. You saw that? Caught him. Hiya! Oh, shit. I was supposed to duck and weave under that shit. Caught him. Ooh! Skimmed his head. I skimmed his head. Ah! I'm about to snipe this guy. Here we go, boys. Here comes the hurricane. Woo! Who saw that? Damn it. Caught him. This is my round right here, boys. This is my round. Nobody got Xbox? Nah, bro. If I hit a huge parlay this year, I'll buy an Xbox, though. On God. Let me hit a parlay for like 3 bands. I'll buy an Xbox, too. I might need to buy a new PC. Not that I have a PC, but my laptop is fucking bugging out when I try and do the streaming shit. Last night I was live like a real streamer, but shit was lagging. Caught him. Caught him. Yeah, get him. Get him. Get him.
All right, get up. Get up. I don't trust you. You're going to get choked out somehow. No! Nah, don't cheat. Don't cheat. No cheating. All right, get up. Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. Woo! Nah, this is my round, boys. I do this for the rest of the round. This is my round right here. Low key, I want a Nintendo Switch. Yeah, that's the one that's portable, right? My friend has that shit. It's pretty fire. I don't game enough to get it, but that shit is fire. And you can hook up to your TV, too. That shit is kind of fire. Damn, bro, we get it. You're nasty. We get it. Chill out, chill out, chill out. Damn! Now, this is my round, boys. Caught him! That's how you end the round. That's how you end a round. Saved by the bell. You heard that? They don't lie. Announcers never lie. Nah, this is a fire-ass poster, though. This shit fire. I might have to get one of them. I might have to get one of them. Respect. Here we go, boys. I'll be live for another, 10 minutes, and it's over. Nah, this game's cheating. Ah! Yeah!
Ah! Get off! Let go! Let go of me! Ah! No!
Oh, you got lucky. You got lucky. You got lucky. Woo! 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 Caught him. Caught him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's gonna get clipped. He's gonna get clipped. Here we go, boys. Cheater. Caught him. Caught him. That's how we do it. We catch him. Caught him. Where's his doctor stoppage at, bro? We need this.
Ah! No!
Come on, Oliveira, you bum. I used to have one. Animal Crossing kept me sane during lockdown. What's Animal Crossing? I don't know why Animal Crossing, I just think of Frogger. You hear that? Your nose might be broken, gang. I don't know how you're going to continue. Good round. You be live until we decide you can go. We make the rules here. That's fair. Nah, that's the last fight, though. I have to actually do shit, guys. I'm doing one fight with my guy Mike Myers in the chat right now. This is a real bang of a fight. Prediction, I mean, the props betting video will be like Friday night, maybe like 6, 7 p.m. I'll record that regular. So we got a little unique one this time. This is UFC 5. This is UFC 5, guys. We did a Vegas 101 prediction video, and then at the end we decided to play a little gaming real quick. My guy Mike Myers wants to fade.
Ah!
I ate that shit. I don't care. Oh, you almost got hit with the head kick. You almost got hit with the head kick. Caught him.
Ah! Sheesh! Hiya!
That was stupid. Why'd I do that?
Here we go. Comes the hurricane. There's the hurricane.
Got him. Get your bitch ass down. I'm tired of you.
Get your bitch ass down. God. No.
No, I'm not playing Roblox. Dude, Dustin Poirier versus Justin Gaethje. Now, this is the last fight, guys. This has been a crazy 3-rounder.
Oh! Oh! I caught him! No! No! No!
Oh my god. Now, that was demon. That's it, boys. That's it. That's it. You get to see me play snowboarding for 6 seconds, then we're out of here. That's it. That's all you get. This is not a gaming channel. This is a UFC channel. But guess what? We're sneaking in snowboarding for half a second. Nah, I just got assassinated. I just got assassinated. Wants to play in UFC 5. Guys, that's it. No more playing. No more playing right now. That's it. I've been live for close to 2 hours. That's way longer than I should be. Oh my god, wow. That was a horrible way to start it. Hiya. And then we hit him with one of these. Hoya. Oh yeah, I'm a demon. Here we go. This is the gap no one else can hit but me because I'm a demon. Oh, I'm a demon. Oh, fuck. I'm supposed to land on the rail. You guys get it though, right? Here we go. We're going to drop in. Hit him with the little 180. How you doing? Shut up. Play Roblox. Shut up. That's fair. No. And then we hit him with one of these, boys. All right, that didn't work. It's over. Lost all my viewers. You guys suck. Jokes. We'll be back, guys. Appreciate you for being here. I'm going to try and drop a video tomorrow. I don't know what yet, but we'll be back. Appreciate y'all.